Hello everybody, welcome back to another Train Sim World 5 video. We're back on the Zwolle to Groningen route. I know that's probably not how you say it. And we're going to be taking a sort of a first look of the SNG Sprinter, or SNG3 Sprinter. Now I haven't done the tutorial for this one, but this one's sort of a modern multiple unit, so it's probably fairly straightforward to set up. So let's see what we sort of have to do. We're not going to sort of worry about keeping to time on this. Right, there's the master key. So again, fairly straightforward. Forward, there you go. We're opening the doors up as well. So right on the D-pad. There you go. It's just that button there. Yes, this is the modern train you get on the Netherlands route. It's the older one being the Koplopper, which doesn't seem to be here at the moment. We're at Groningen, and we're going to be going down to Assen. So going back down the line. What we got here? Menu. Oh, we actually can use that. Cool. Obviously that being in... obviously I'm not too sure what that says, as that's in Dutch. What's this? Pressing buttons. Let's press that. What's that? Okay, that's the train we're doing. Click there maybe. Oh, hello. Oh, I don't want to go on there. Okay, so there's a bit of functionality with the TMS or whatever sort of system. This you can turn it off as well if you want. Change the contrast and stuff. Information menu. Go menu again. Hang on. What was the screen we were on before? Yeah, that seems. What's this? There's some pieces you can do on there. Headlights. Headlights, wiper speed, headlights, there we go, normal headlights. So it looks like you've actually got on more, well, there's more, the GSMR looks a bit, well, it looks like you can do stuff with it, but you can't. You can't tap the signal over there. Some sort of TMS here. Click on there, that one. What's this do? Oh, you can do quite a bit on here then. So where was this one going? Hang on, let's have a look. Oh, literally just to Assen. So what if we put that in? Hang on, do that. That one, hang on, no, that one, A. So this we're changing the destination. Oh, it is, oh nice. Cool. Right, we are good to go. So let's get the door shut. Not a bad haul. The train that's a little bit dark at the moment. How do we get the lights on? Oh, safety systems as well. Train lighting on. Signal lights on. Reading light there. It's quite a modern looking TMS there. Oh, safety systems will be back here. Let's just quickly cheat and do that and that. There you go. Cool, right, we're off. So yeah, this is very much a more modern train over the Koplopper. And also 3 coaches as well. Another bumpy train as well. So we got Groningen Euro Park next. This is probably the easiest train to drive then, out of the two. Right, we've got 6, so up to 60. Oh, there's the ATB on this one. Can't go up to 60 just yet. I'll have a little walk through this train as well at the end once it shoots off. Right, up to 60. Dieselised line over there. Oh, no electric wires on that line over there. And we go up to 80 as well, so I suppose we'll hear the ATP ping up in a second. And thanks to Dovetail for giving us the key to show this off. Of course, all opinions are of our own. Although I don't know this train, I don't know this route in real life, so I can't really compare, to real life. Right, coming into Groningen Europa Park. Or Europa Park, that's the one, Europa Park. And with 3 coaches, so is it like a 3 coach stop marker? Yes, I think so. Right, there's a 2 and there's a 4. So we aim, I suppose we're aiming for the 4, I suppose. I think that's where it wants us to stop as well. So that is what we'll do. So the Dutch signage and signalling actually seems fairly straightforward. Right. Let's go for a little wander now. Oh, let's quickly put it in neutral. Where were the safety systems, just so we can sort of see that. Where were they? Were they here? Yeah, they're here. They're the safety systems there. So they're all there on that fuse panel. Here's the interior for the SNG3. Pretty snazzy. I mean, the Coupler bar has a nice one. This one does as well. Like it. Yeah, very nice. And again, there's a guard panel on here as well. So if you want to do guard stuff, you can. Does that shut all the doors as well? Did that shut all the doors? Oh, it did, yeah. Okay. So that's a forward. There you go, let's go. I like it. It's a very modern sounding and looking train. These run 20-minute services between Groningen and Assen, and you can also run it between, where is it? We'll stop this stop here. You can run it between Meppel and Zwolle, which is a 16-minute service. And then there's also the 1 hour 6-minute services, which are full line runs. So it's sort of a nice mix of what you can do with this train. And I assume the double sets probably are the ones which do the full line from one end to the other. I always felt like we should have something on this screen, but I think it was changing the destination, which was nice. You know, menu, sort of play around with it. Got that on there as well. I don't know what that means. Brightness maybe? Oh, that's the brightness. What about that? Can we click that? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's some sort of settings menu. Back to there. Right, speed up again. Let right out in the countryside already. That's a good horn. Yeah, welcome to the Netherlands. Maybe this is your first time seeing this route. Maybe it's 108 kilometres long, Zwolle to Groningen. It's the first route within the Netherlands to be on Train Sim World. You get the Koplopper, which is like the old school train where you're literally sat in the roof as the cab. And you get this train, which is I suppose a bit more normal. Or more conventional where the cab is. So the little S means that's like when you should start slowing down from line speed for a station. So we're slowing down. And the ATB won't get cross at us here because we are slowing down. There you go, if you stop slowing down it gets cross with you. So we're down for 60. That's nice though, isn't it? As we come into Harry. Some horses down there as well. I suppose this train is basically just like the Talent 2, isn't it? The Talent, the sort of the Dutch Talent 2. Not the Dutch Talent. The Talent being the German Talent 2. There's another train coming in. Right, so I think we're going right down the end here. All the way down. And it looks like the line is also bi-directional as well. It's quite a lot of time you'll see the signals flicking on the other side. So I think it is, yeah, it's bi-directional. I suppose in service mode you wouldn't run on the other side, but perhaps in some of the scenarios you'd it would make you go over the other side. I suppose that's the stop marker as well. Yeah, this is Haren. That's cool, right, so the door's open. And the next train after this is at 7:10 and that one goes all the way to Zwolle. Ooh, look at the clock. Nice. Proper clock. Another one. Night in Stappen. Why does that put like that? But that's not like not in service, is it? That's not where it's going, surely, is it? Yeah, it goes to Groningen. I'm not saying night. That a bit like it reminds me of Night and Steigen, which is like not in service, or like not staying clear. Right, let's the doors shut. It's like the Bing Bong train. It's a nice train. It's, hang on, 21 kilometres. Wow. A bit of a gap to the next stop then. Let's go for full beans. Does it beat the cop plopper though? Dunno. But it is blooming cool. Right, let's get another flyby shot. Let's go ahead. Watch the train whizzing past. So we've got about, what, 12 miles to the next stop? Lovely. Yeah, great to see an sort of a Dutch route in the game. There is a fairly substantially sized Dutch contingent within the sort of train Zwolle community. So great to sort of finally have a route in the Netherlands and also officially licensed as well. I mean, even better. Got 10 minutes to get there. There's some cop ploppers. That's the other train you get on this route. If you haven't seen my first look, do take a look at that. We do a full line run in the cop plopper, which is rather nice. I suppose this is more of a little short hop. Zwolle G6 as well, a couple of services for that on the route, if you own that DLC. You can really feel the speed on this train. Like you can really feel the speed on here, quite a bit. Flying along. It's always good when you can feel the speed on a train. It's like when you drive the what's it? The Javelin. When you go from the high speed bit, it's like, oh, this is already quick. Get to sort of the classic lines, and it's like, wait a minute, it's just going on forever. But yeah, this train actually, you can feel the speed. I like it. When I was saying some trains, you just don't really feel the speed. Even if you're going at 100 miles an hour, it feels like you're going slow. Whereas in here, yeah, this feels quick. It's good. 10 kilometres already we've driven in this. Let's get a shot of it as well. Sort of bank round the corner. Let's get a bit of rotation. Hang on. Is that a bit too much sun on it? Nice little unit though. There we go. And I think this will be a fairly straightforward route to do HUDless. Because all the signage we've seen, I mean, it literally tells you when you're coming up to stations. It seems to be 140 most of the way. and it seems almost impossible to go through a red light if you've got the safety systems on. So yeah, hopefully we can do this hubless, well, as and when. You've got the stalk, or sort of the bird's nests as well, on the overhead catenary. There's another one there with birds in it, which is quite realistic. Absolutely flying. Let's get another flyby shot. We've earned it. Let's get another one. Zoom ahead. Look at that. Oh, we're speeding, I think. Slow down, slow down. There you go. A bit too much, actually. Let's slow down a bit too much there. A bit overkill. And yeah, the scenery is pretty good on here as well. All this trackside scenery looks, you know, pretty decent. In some places it looks pretty gorgeous. Yeah, sort of what I expected from the SNG Sprinter. Very easy train to drive, modern. Yeah, it's easy. Very much like just like the Talent 2, but in the Netherlands. Easy to drive. Whereas the Koplopper's not that difficult either. The Koplopper's fairly straightforward. What if we missed? What if we didn't do any? Have we set it up correctly? It seems very simple, this one. Reading like what these things here. Can we play around with this? Oh, you can. Wow, look at that. Blimey, yeah, there's quite a bit you can do on there. Yeah, quite modern. More sort of digital screens than push buttons. Good that I think you can change the destination though. Let's try that again. Was it that one? Let's put P in. Let's pop that in. Does that now come up on the front? It does. That's brilliant. That's good. Bit of manual PIS. We missed you. And there's a bit to it as well, which is good. Let's put it back to Assen. Where is it there? Bottom right. Let's do that. There you go. That's good. That. So quite a bit's gone into this train. In fact, you press all these buttons and what can we do on here? Oh, wow, look at that, you can change all that. Volume you can turn up or turn down. This is quite intuitive. It's the brightness, voltage, breakage. No, I don't know. Reset VBC. Flag. No, can't press that one, but there's quite a bit you can do on here. I'll speed up a bit. What other bits can we press? None of that. What's that last one? MNT. Can't do that. But no, yeah, quite a bit you can press and do, which again is good. Kilometers. About 4 minutes, which will probably be about a minute late. I wonder what's going to be the more popular train, the Koplopper, or will it unexpectedly be the SNG3? What's going to be the more popular train on this route? It's got to be the Koplopper, isn't it? Surely. You'll be getting this route for the Koplopper. When did this train come about? This is, I suppose, what, last decade or so? So quickly have a little look, see. SNG3 Sprinter. Let's see, Sprinter new generation. When did they come into service? Oh yeah, they're new. Yeah, 2018. seems to be when they started in service. Yeah, new trains. Yeah, right, okay, yeah. Yeah, so certainly new. Lovely countryside. And again, it actually feels like we're not in Germany or in the UK. It actually feels like we are somewhere new, which is also sort of good. It's obviously how it should be. It should feel different. And you've got the double contact wire as well for the pantograph. The sort of catenary poles are different as well. They're quite basic. You know, when you look at sort of the UK bits, they've got stuff everywhere all over them, and the German ones are all green and stuff, whereas these ones are completely different. It's like a lot sort of more basic. Seafoot? No, not seat. Dead man pedal. There's another double one there. Again, probably the whole line run, that one, isn't it? Let's have a look. Yeah, Zwolle Groningen. So the little short services are just one unit, and the longer ones are double units. Not sure what we'll do in the next video, because this will be going out Monday night. So tomorrow morning's video, I'll probably do a run in the Koplopper, like one of the shorter runs. This as well. Why not? 2.5 kilometres to Assen. You've got a warning board there for an 80, so I suppose we start slowing down now, because the ATV will probably buzz us in a second to slow down. There you go. So as long as we're braking, it won't, you know, e-brake us. Come down to 80. There's 5 kilometres an hour allowance on it. There you go. Interior. Nice, you see the ATV screen's got the 8 on it as well. So again, the safety systems, I generally was like, I was thinking, oh, I want to get stopped like all the time for the safety systems, but they're easy. I mean, the dead man is like the CIFA or the sort of DSD, it just goes off randomly every now and again. And then, yeah, this is warning me for a 6. It's sort of similar-ish to German stuff as well. There you go. Now we've got the 6 on there as well. So you can't really go wrong with the safety systems, because as long as you're braking, I don't think it will stop you. Kilometre to Assen. Jubbly. Here we are. So looking for sort of a free coach marker or some sort of blue diamond. So this is about what, a third of the way down the route. Assen. That's about a quarter, yeah, quarter of the way down. So there's that sort of gap in the middle of the route. Oh, hello, yeah, right. There's sort of the gap in the middle of the route where it's sort of the long distance services which run there. And sort of each end you get the little short ones. Nice motor sounds to it though. And yeah, but yeah, you can be the guard on here as well. So it's got guard mode. So it terminates here and it goes what, back? Straight away? We're going literally right down the end. Wow. Right down to the buffer stop. I wonder if we then shunt onto the other line. No, probably not. I wonder if we do though. Maybe. You could go right down the end. Right down the far end. I was about to go Seafer, but no, it's not Seafer on here. Right, here we are, there's the 3. So again, easy. That was a really nice little journey, and that's the SNG Sprinter, which we will try and do a fair amount of, alongside the Copplopper. And yeah, this one goes back, I don't know, it goes right down the end, doesn't it? That's maybe another service comes in, but it goes back to in 3 minutes. So it doesn't, you don't get along. Cool, let's get the door shut. Again, why are we closing the doors if it starts again in 3 minutes? It's like on the Cardiff route, you have to shut the doors. What's that going to say? 7:16. Yeah, I don't know why you have to close the doors. But yeah, there you go. That's the SNG3 Sprinter on the lovely Zwolle Groningen route. All these little funny things. Let's do the ATB. Links can be found all the usual places: Discord, PayPal, merch store, as well as our affiliate link for the lovely UK departure boards. Apart from that, thanks all for Dovetail. Well, thanks to Dovetail for the key. Thanks all for coming in. See you all in the next one. See you all. Take care. Bye, guys.